really high, and I don't really know if there's really if that's really a higher quality. I mean the some of the steaks at Hy-Vee can cost up to like $30 per pound, whereas in Hy-Vee, sorry, in Fairway, I mean even the ribeye costs like I don't know less than $20 per pound. So that's that, and then Fairway, to me it has a very nice, it has a nicer meat counter, I would say. But I think Hy-Vee also has a pretty good meat counter as well. Um, so I think overall, Hy-Vee has just a better, cleaner environment. They have more staff to help you, whereas and the traffic over there, the foot traffic over there is still higher than Fairway. Uh, so you do get a better shopping experience at Hy-Vee than Fairway. So I think that can justify a bit of a price increase for similar product. But other than that, I wouldn't say going to the Hy-Vee is going to bankrupt you. And it's really all about do you want to shop organic or do you not want to shop organic? And also, in the place I'm living, we have like strictly organic shops you can go to, grocery stores. And if you go there, I would say like the price over there is probably even higher than Hy-Vee. Okay. For example, Whole Foods. I would say for sure is more expensive than Hy-Vee. So I think sometimes the hate towards Hy-Vee is a little bit more, a little bit unjustified, in my opinion. Um, so from now on, I would still probably shop at Hy-Vee. It just I was talking to my wife, like, are we gonna just go back to shop like all the organic food from now on? Um, you know, um, Again, going back to the milk example, like I bought this whole bottle of milk, 4 liters from Hy-Vee for like 200, not $250, 250 cents. Okay, it has this like plastic taste in there. I can't put my finger on it, but it tastes weird. So I just start questioning whether um, is it really like fucking milk or is it some synthetic product? So I'm kind of like scared right now to actually buy those really cheap brand of milk. So I think I'm probably just gonna go back to buy those the grass fed milk, even though it's super expensive, but it just brings like some peace of mind. Um, so anyway, that's it. I don't think there's anything else I want to do for this project. I started out just want to get a sense of like how much one of the side mission is just to see like how much I spend on food, and $1,000 a month. It's I'm still surprised because I used to tell people that I literally can spend like less than $20 on food every week, including vegetables, including this. Um, but I don't know if that's still possible. And you know, I'll tell you this: the cheapest way of cooking is either go to Walmart and buy those like $5 worth of roast chicken and make a chicken salad. So all you need to do is get all the meat off the chicken, chop it up into little pieces, add mayonnaise, add dried cranberry and the nuts, um, add some celery, and then mix it up. And that entire thing can last you for like 3 or 4 days. And that thing costs like less than $10. Uh, and then you do that for like twice a week. Ground pork is another very cheap protein source that you can do. Potato and this guy James has like a really really good recipe on YouTube. It's essentially potato, onion, um, ground pork, and then you just like sprinkle some like salt and pepper, and it's a very very good meal. And ground pork costs like less than $3. and you can eat that entire thing by yourself for another 3 days. So you can switch it up. So there's a lot of things that you can do to get by. I would say like if I live by myself, I can probably get away with $50 per week, less than $50 or $40 per week. Sorry, $40. Um, $30 per week. That's gonna be my spending. Obviously, right now, I'm married, my wife, and this and that. So that's that. Oh, another thing. So one of the factors that can increase your grocery spending or food spending is basically choosing between buying organic versus buying non-organic. And then there's eating out versus just cooking at home. And again, that makes a huge difference. Every time you go out, especially if you're not by yourself, you have a partner, and you have kids. Going out, it's guaranteed to be more than $60 for two people. Probably around $50. If you go to like even KFC, two people, that's like $30 for sure. And then if you go to a restaurant, like a semi-legit restaurant, you can bet you're gonna spend more than $60. $60 as a final bill. So whereas it's cooking at home, it's same product, it's at least half the price. Two pieces of steak. I think I bought like probably $40 for two people. And then all you need is just like some salt and pepper. That's it. Whereas if you go to any steakhouse, it's gonna each one piece is $30 with less amount, and then you have to tip the patient after. Not patient. You have to tip the server afterwards. So that's like $60 for sure. So yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, I don't really know if there's any additional videos I want to make on this subject about grocery spending, and I don't really know if there's any other contents that I want to make on this particular channel. So maybe this is the last video of the channel, and that's it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and this is just like again a one-person perspective on the price between Hy-Vee versus Fairway. Okay, because I sometimes I see some discussion on Reddit. Everybody's hating on Hy-Vee, and a lot of people are saying, yeah, just go to Fairway and then they have like cheaper product. I just try to find out if that's really the case, which I don't really agree based on my 8 week of shopping experience. But that's just me. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and hope everybody has a good life. That is all.